Ram, folks, and once again, thank you so much for tuning into Akash Vani Gyaan Upadesh. As you all know, and I've been promising you last week, we have a special guest with us here, Lakshmee. Jai Shri Ram, welcome to Akash Vani Gyaan Upadesh.
Thank you so much.
Lakshmee is having a wonderful program coming up, and of course, you all are going to probably have an idea what it is, but we'll come right back with our opening prayer, and we'll come right to our discussion with Lakshmee ji. Thank you so much. Jai Shri Ram.
Jai Shri Ram.
भोर भई दिन चढ़ गया मेरी अम्बे, भोर भई दिन चढ़ गया मेरी अम्बे, हो रही जय जय कार मंदिर विच आरती जय मां, हे दरबारा वाली आरती जय मां। काहे दी मैया तेरी आरती बनावा, काहे दी मैया तेरी आरती बनावा, काहे दी पावा विच बाती मंदिर विच आरती जय मां, सोहे चोले वाली आरती जय मां। सर्व सुने दी तेरी आरती बनावा, सर्व सुने दी तेरी आरती बनावा, अगर कपूर पावा बाती मंदिर विच आरती जय मां, हे मां पिंडी रानी आरती जय मां। कौन सुहागन दीवा बालिया मेरी मैया, कौन सुहागन दीवा बालिया मेरी मैया, कौन जागेगा सारी रात मंदिर विच आरती जय मां, सच्चिया जोता वाली आरती जय मां। सर्व सुहागन दीवा बालिया मेरी मैया, सर्व सुहागन दीवा बालिया मेरी मैया, जोत जागेगी सारी रात मंदिर विच आरती जय मां, हे मां त्रिकुटा रानी आरती जय मां। जुग जुग जीवे तेरा जमुए दा राजा, जुग जुग जीवे तेरा जमुए दा राजा, जिस तेरा भवन बनाया मंदिर विच आरती जय मां, हे मेरी अम्बे रानी आरती जय मां। सिमर चरण तेरा ध्यान यश गावे, जो ध्यावे सो यो फल पावे, रखबाणे दी लाज मंदिर विच आरती जय मां, हे मेरी अम्बे रानी आरती जय मां। भोर भई दिन चढ़ गया मेरी अम्बे, भोर भई दिन चढ़ गया मेरी अम्बे, हो रही जय जय कार मंदिर विच आरती जय मां, हे पहाड़ा वाली आरती जय मां।
Jai Shri Ram, folks. Once again, thank you so much for tuning in to Akash Vani, Gyaan, Upadesh. Welcome again. Lakshmee ji, welcome to Akash Vani, Gyaan, Upadesh.
Thank you so much. I'm so excited to be here. This is long awaited.
That's
and
right.
I must say you've been doing a phenomenal job in our community.
Thank you so much. So have you. You have done a
you.
wonderful job in your shows. And of course, you're the one who inspired me
Really?
to get into, you and Imranji is the one who
Oh.
inspired me to get into TV and radio.
Oh, this is wonderful.
And I want to thank you so much for that, because you guys been out there helping the community, doing community work. And of course, you know, I love doing that. And I tapped into this. And of course, with Imran blessing and your blessing, here are we today.
Oh, well, you're welcome. And thank you for letting me know that. I mean, we've been following you before we started in the community. You have always been there helping our Indo-Caribbean community.
Sure.
So thank you for that.
Thank you. Now, folks, as you all know, we have a wonderful parade is coming up. And I'm going to ask Lakshmee ji to tell us a little bit about it, a little bit about your organization, and what do you do beside the parade for our community?
Sure. Well, we are the Divya Jyoti Association, whose main goal is to have the Diwali Motorcade.
Okay.
The Diwali Motorcade is a festival of lights where people dress up their cars. They can dress up trucks. Last year, we actually had a couple of motorcyclists.
I seen that. Yeah.
Floats in lights for the festive season of Diwali. And we drive down Liberty Avenue, which is the main hub for the Indo-Caribbean community.
That's correct.
Where we gear it more to the Guyanese, the Trinidadians, the Surinamese, the Indo-Jamaicans.
Right.
But I mean, anyone can join in for the Festival of Lights. Diwali is celebrated all around the world with East Indians, West Indians, Americans, everyone. And this parade touches not only the Indo-Caribbean community, but the community at large. We have, you know, people from many different walks of life that walk through that center for the parade.
Now, I seen last year when I was there, and of course, the last couple of years I've been there, I seen a lot of white people
Yeah.
that's still in the neighborhood.
Yeah.
Italian people still in the neighborhood, and I interviewed one or two of them, and they love to see not only the parade, but they love to see what we have been doing in the Indian community that they have been in for God knows how long.
Yeah, so I mean, originally Queens was more of a Italian
Sure.
neighborhood, right? And then I would say early 80s, late 70s,
Sure.
one, you know, Indo-Caribbeans, whether it's Guyanese or Trinidadians, started moving in. 2 years ago, to tell you now, Time Out New York, actually, they do pretty much every week, what's the best thing to do in New York City?
Right.
And the Diwali Motorcade actually made number 2.
Wow.
Right? Number 1 was Kamikaze.
Wow.
You know?
Yeah.
So number 2 was Diwali. And I don't know how it happened,
Wow.
but it happened. And that particular year, we had Russians, we had Chinese, we had African Americans, we had every walk of life come down to our Diwali Motorcade.
Wow.
And it was amazing. I mean, as far as the local people, like when you speak to the police department, of course, to go through the permits and stuff, they say that, you know, yes, people are coming in to see what's going on and to see the Festival of Lights. And Indo-Caribbeans have really grown that neighborhood. You know, it's amazing. I always wonder how pockets of people, and that would probably be a really good show for, you know, you to do, for us to do. How do pockets of people actually land in a certain community and grow it?
Right,
You know,
right.
Richmond Hill
And
is
make it
known-
theirs.
Yeah, make it theirs, right? Richmond Hill at one time was known as Little Guyana.
Correct.
Today, I don't think we could call it Little Guyana
Right.
anymore, right? Because we've got Trinidadians, we've got
So diverse,
Surinamese,
yeah.
right? But it's a little Indo-Caribbean,
Sure,
right? It's a
sure.
little Caribbean place. And I always wonder to know, how does that happen? Jackson Heights is all Indians. Flushing is all Chinese.
Right.
Like, how does this happen, you know? But yes, there are different walks of life that they look forward to it. There is a Hindu organization, the Nityananda, and they are predominantly white Hindus.
Wow.
And last year they found me. You know, they were like, they're looking for, you know, something to do for Diwali. They came out with their own float. You know, it wasn't that many of them. It was about 15 that came out with their own float. But this year, they called me right away. They were like, when is the Diwali parade? We want to come out, and we're doing a float again.
Wow.
And so this year, I expect a lot more white people on
Okay.
Liberty Avenue.
That's great. That's great. Yeah, so if someone need to participate,
Yeah.
like organization or mandirs, or even a commercial,
Sure.
businesses, how can they come and participate in the parade?
Sure. Well, our parade is absolutely free,
Okay.
right? There's no like fee to enter the parade. You just go to DiwaliMotorcade.com, and there's a little button that says register here. You just put in your name, the name of your business or your organization. The only rule is that your vehicle has to have lights.
Okay.
So if you have like even a little two-door BMW, whatever little car, and you want to, I'm just saying that's my car. It's a little, it's a little car. That's the
Okay,
same
I
thing.
was gonna
That just
say, I
came
wonder
with
who
my
car that is,
I'm
but-
sorry, but any car, right?
Okay.
Like once it has wheels, you
Okay.
put lights on it. You could put the name of your company. It doesn't matter what the name of your company is. You put it on. You drive down Liberty Avenue. I mean, of course, there are going to be people with larger floats
Sure.
that are going to be in the competition, but you can drive in the parade just to show that you're happy and this is your season, this is your holiday, and you're proud to throw some lights on your car for Mother Lakshmi for Diwali, and just drive down. It's free promotion too, right? Because thousands of people come out to the parade. They're on Liberty Avenue, and let's say you're driving by with a Upadesh car. People are going to say, oh, wow, Upadesh, yeah, they're in my kitchen all the time, And now they see that they're supporting the parade.
That's correct.
So it's free. You could go online, DiwaliMotorcade.com. You email us, we email you right back. Or if you want to call, you can call 917-846-3899. 917-846-3899. And again, you just have to light up your car. Music is important. We don't want reggae or soca on there. I mean, that's time for something else. But for Diwali, we want the Diwali songs or the Mother Lakshmi songs or any bhajans related to the festive holiday of Diwali.
Great. Folks, in the bottom of the screen, we're going to have Lakshmi Ji information. We're going to have her website. We're going to have her cell number. You can contact her if you want to participate in this parade. It's a wonderful cause. It's free, like she said. Just go out there, put some lights in your car, your vehicle, your motorcycle, your bicycle, even.
Yeah,
and come out there and
anything.
have a wonderful time.
It's so interesting to see some of the cars that come out. One year, I think these guys came out from New Jersey. Actually, not one year. They come out every year. The Chuli brothers. And they own like a mechanic shop in Jersey City. But they come out with like their fancy cars because they have all these like really fancy sports cars. And they'll put, like, I remember last year, it was so funny. They put like a swan on top of their car, like a blow up.
Yeah.
Swan.
Like when you put in your bathtub or your pool or something.
Like your pool.
Yes,
exactly.
yes.
That's what it is. And then they put a picture of Mother Lakshmi in there. And they were like, this is our vehicle. We couldn't put a girl. Oh, that's the only one thing. Like in Guyana, you can put like a child on top of your roof.
You can't do that
You
here.
can't do that here, So please don't put them on top. They can stand, like if you have an SUV and you have a sunroof, they can stand through the sunroof,
Okay.
but you cannot put them to sit on top. That's very, very important because over here it's illegal. If the child falls off,
Got hurt, yeah.
it's a problem, right? But anything else you guys can do. So the music, illumination, and creativity. A lot of people dress up their children as gods, and that's what we want to see, right? Like as Mother Lakshmi, Ram, Sita. People do Krishna Radha, and they get really excited. Like today, this one mandir, the Sri Lakshmi Narayan mandir, contacted me, and they're like, "Oh, we want to go see the float, right? Because they're getting a professional float.
Okay.
So they're going to actually go see the float, and they're like, "Oh, we're gonna." Well, I shouldn't be telling what they're doing, right? But because why I can't tell what they're doing is because there is a friendly competition. Those that are, going a little over and above, there is a friendly competition. First prize is $2,001, and that's actually donated by Sibbles. And we can't really give away what people are doing, but other than the competition, you can still drive through the parade. With your car or your motorcycle.
Okay.
Or your duck on top of it.
I will keep that in mind. We'll be right back. We're going to show you a clipping of the parade from last year. And we're going to come right back and talk with Lakshmi a little bit more. Thank you so much for tuning in once again. Jai Shri Ram.
Jai Shri Ram.
माँ लक्ष्मी आओ, माँ तरस दिखाओ, है खड़े तेरे द्वार जी माँ तेरे भगत करे हैं पुकार जी
माँ तेरी भगत करे है पुकार जी।
मेरे नैना तरस तेरा पाए है कब से आस लगाए करे हैं इंतजार जी माँ तेरे भगत करे हैं पुकार जी
माँ तेरी भगत करे है पुकार जी।
तुझको मन मंदिर में बिठाया तेरा ध्यान लगाया माँ मैंने सदा तेरा नाम पुकारा तेरे नाम को गाया माँ लक्ष्मी मैया लक्ष्मी मैया लक्ष्मी मैया भक्त जनों की अटकी भव में नैया आओ आओ महालक्ष्मी आओ माँ पार लगाओ है नैया मझधार जी माँ तेरे भगत करे हैं पुकार जी
माँ तेरी भगत करे है पुकार जी।
अंधन को आंखें देती कोढ़िन को काया निर्धन को माया देती है अपने भक्त जनों के मैया लक्ष्मी सारे दुख हर लेती है लक्ष्मी मैया लक्ष्मी मैया लक्ष्मी मैया के चरणों में झुकती सारी दुनिया गाओ गाओ मैया की महिमा गाओ आशीष नवाओ माते की अपना प्यार जी माँ तेरे भगत करे हैं पुकार जी
माँ तेरी भगत करे है पुकार जी।
आई दिवाली की रुत बड़ी प्यारी माँ की पूजा कर लो जी मैया के खुले हुए धन भंडारे अपनी झोली भर लो जी लक्ष्मी मैया लक्ष्मी मैया लक्ष्मी मैया भक्त जनों को खाली न लौटाए जो भी आए आकर के शीश नवाए गुण लक्ष्मी माँ का गाए पाए मैया का दीदार जी माँ तेरे भगत करे हैं पुकार जी
माँ तेरी भगत करे है पुकार जी।
आओ आओ महालक्ष्मी आओ माँ दरस
Jai Shri Ram, folks. Welcome back to Akash Vani Gyaan Upadesh. I'm sitting here and talking with Lakshmi ji, and we could talk forever.
Yeah, we can.
Because this is like, wow. Anyway, so tell folks how they can be able to obtain a float.
Sure. So when you go onto DiwaliMotorcade.com, that's how you register. But we actually use a company which is called Bond Floats. They are in Long Island. And they will charge you, I think it's about $1,200 for a professional float. Now, guys, when you hear 1,200, you're like, oh my God, that's a lot. But here's the secret. You get 12 of your family members to give you $100 each, and you're done.
There you go.
Or you get one company or two companies to sponsor. One puts their sign in the front, one puts their sign in the back, and you're done. Or you get 4 companies, put one sign in the front, one sign in the back, and one on the right, one on the left, and you're done.
That's
right?
it.
That's it. So you got to be creative. Let everybody, get involved. Or, you know what? Richmond Hill, there's so many mechanic shops and so many towing companies. Shanaz from she has a radio show also.
Yes.
She told me last year for her float, she just saw somebody had like a U-Haul or something, like one of those flatbeds.
Flatbed truck.
And she stopped. It was some business on Rockaway. She stopped. She said, hey, listen, I want to use that for the Diwali parade. How much will you rent that for me? And the guy says, oh, it's for Diwali. Just come and take it.
Wow.
Because the guy knew it was for the community.
They want to participate somehow, right?
He was like, just come and take it. And she was like, if you give me your sign, I could put it on. The guy's like, just it's for Diwali, just take it.
Wow.
And then she actually told me this year she's renting an open back truck from U-Haul.
Okay.
And she said it's $47. You can't go wrong $47
Right.
for an open back
And
truck.
just decorate it up,
Yeah,
right?
and just decorate it up. So she's doing that. So you've got bond floats, $1,200. You've got U-Haul, $47. Or you got, resources around the community. And it doesn't have to be, guys. It doesn't have to be a float. I mean, of course, if you want to go all out, yes, you do that. But again, you can get an SUV. You can dress up a child. I've seen many people put them through the sunroof, and they're fine. But call the number on the screen, 917-846-3899. We'll get you that number of bond floats, or also the number will be on.
I'll put it on the screen as well as their
for
contact.
Francisco from Bond Floats. And it's not too late.
Yeah.
All right, it's not too late.
Yeah.
The parade is Saturday, November 3rd. Now, there are 3 parts of the parade, right?
Okay, sure.
The Hawan, as you know, there's a Lakshmee Hawan and
That
Puja.
starts at what time? At 5, 6?
3. That's
o'clock,
at 3
okay.
o'clock. So, we've been trying to do something which is, mixing up the communities. I'll be honest, someone told me the parade seems like a Guyanese parade.
Okay.
So I was like, really? I was like, I didn't know that. So we try to combine the 2 groups now. So we have a very young Trinidadian Pundit. He is the son of Pandit Anand Maharaj. His name is Sudarshan Maharaj. Very young, very talented. And then from the Guyanese community, from the Ari Spiritual Center, we have Pandit Prakash Prasad, who is a senior Pandit. Phenomenal. So we always start with the prayer and the Hawan to bless the whole occasion.
Sure.
And I think it's been working because the parade has always been beautiful and it's been growing year after year after year.
Yeah, but the Hawan has been good too, because I went down there a little bit one year when they're very early, and they were like kirtan singing and there was like a yagya going on. People around this big fire doing Hawan and singing and having a wonderful time.
It is beautiful. And Auntie Sati comes every
Every
year
year,
from
yeah.
Trimurti Mandir.
Sure,
Every
sure.
year. She's there. She's like one of the first people to hit me up. It's like, oh, we're so excited. She's always there. She's singing. She does a fantastic job.
Well, that's my Rocky sister. You know.
Oh, well,
Yeah.
she's going to be there.
Yeah, I know. She's always there.
Always there.
Yeah, yeah.
And she's wonderful. I love her. And she's very supportive. Everybody's pretty much very supportive,
Sure.
especially the Trimurti family. And so 5:30 is the parade down Liberty Avenue. It starts on 133rd Street.
Okay.
On Liberty. It goes down to 123rd Street and Liberty.
So the Hawan starts at 3 o'clock and finish at 5?
Yeah, 3 to 5.
Okay.
And then, we start lining up on Liberty Avenue,
Okay.
right?
But what time, I don't mean to cut you, but what time should the float start getting there to start decorating stuff like
Oh,
that?
earlier the better. Earlier the better. But lineup is 4 o'clock. You should line up by 4. But people are out there from like 12 o'clock in front of the Arya Spiritual Center grounds because they want to hear the puja, right? The puja's going on. They feel so happy that they can hear the Hawan, they can hear the chanting, they can hear the puja while they're dressing their vehicles. So we have some people who come there from 12 o'clock and they start dressing their vehicles because it does take time, especially if you're in the competition. I mean, they have some trucks that go way out.
Yes.
2 weeks ago, the Sanasani dance troupe, they started sending me pictures. They're like, it's freezing, but we are making our float. It was like very windy, I think like 2 Sundays ago, and you see them cutting their wood and, drilling, and they're like, we just want you to know what we're doing here. And I'm like, yay, go. I mean, and it's amazing, Navin, that, you know, people really put their time out, right?
Yeah.
Like, this is not back home where it's hot and
Yeah,
it's sunny.
yeah.
You know, everybody is very busy with work and school. But, I mean, there are some people that really take their time out, and they love it. You know, they love it. And they thank me, and I'm like, oh, my God, no, thank you.
Right.
Because if it wasn't for you,
There's no you.
if it wasn't for you, we wouldn't have the parade.
That's correct.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
Like, nobody wants to see me standing there with a dia. They want to see these trucks and these cars.
All right, folks, we'll take a piece of the last year parade.
Yay.
And we'll be right back. We're talking to Lakshmee. Like I said, we could talk to her all day.
All day. I'll come
So
back.
we'll be right back. Just sit back and relax. We're sending you this wonderful clip of the parade from last year. Jai Shri Ram.
Jai Shri Ram.
The Divya Jyoti Association proudly presents Diwali Motorcade 2018 to be held on Saturday, November 3rd. Festivities start at the Arya Spiritual Center grounds from 3 p.m. with our annual Lakshmee Hawan and Puja. Then, we make our way down to Liberty Avenue and 133rd Street for our grand Diwali Motorcade Light Extravaganza down Liberty Avenue to 123rd Street. The motorcade circles back around to the live free Diwali concert at 7:30 p.m. also at the Arya Spiritual Center grounds. There will be lights, music, dancing, food, henna, and so much more. For more information or to participate, please visit us at DiwaliMotorcade.com or call 917-846-3899. Happy Diwali!
Krishna Balaram Mandir, kindly describe their float.
So over here we have Krishna and Balaram as the idol, the Sri Krishna Balaram Mandir, and we have Lakshmi and Ram, Hanuman and Lakshman live on stage with real bamboo. Hari Bol! The Chandi Mahamantra, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. For all peace and happiness, Happy Diwali. Thank you very much. Hari Bol.
Thank you on behalf of Krishna Balaram Mandir.
लक्ष्मी मैया उतारे तेरी
Krishna Balaram Mandir, recognizing and celebrating Bhagwan Shri Krishna and Jagat Guru and Dao Balaram.
सबकी नैया दुखों से तू ही तारती बरसा दो माँ कृपा लक्ष्मी मैया उतारे तेरी आरती बरसा दो
Right about now, actually, we have the Indo-Caribbean Federation Queen, Miss Salima Mohammed. On behalf of the Indo-Caribbean Federation, we'd like for you to convey your wish for Diwali to each and every one of the members of the community. Thank you once again on behalf of the Indo-Caribbean Federation, one of the first and the longest organizations serving the Indo-Caribbean community for over 30 years. And now, making their way through, the young talented individuals as well, along with Bhagwan Shri Krishna, as they are leading the way for the Sanasani Cultural Organization. Let's give them a big round of applause. Remember, show your love for each one of the floats. The members of the Sanasani Cultural Organization, led by its president, Akash Singh, as mentioned, a 501c not-for-profit organization giving back to the community by, of course, enriching the people about the greatness of our heritage, and, of course, performing at lots of various charitable events. Free of cost, most of the time, 99% of the time, we actually do have it making their way through. Sanasani Cultural Organization was last year's winner, and this year, a worthy competitor. Here's my number. Music and cultural.
तेरी भक्ति जागी दिल में नित दिन करते वंदन तेरी भक्ति जागी दिल में नित दिन करते वंदन
तू है शक्ति परमेश्वर की काटो सबके बंधन तू है शक्ति परमेश्वर की काटो सबके बंधन
लक्ष्मी मैया
All right, on the Sanasani Cultural Organization, we have the president, Akash Vani. We're going to ask him to say something about the float.
प्रेम का बीज जला के मैया रख तेरी उतारी प्रेम का बीज जला के मैया रख तेरी उतारी
हे जग ज्योति कष्ट निवारणी हरे नांदियारी हे जग ज्योति कष्ट निवारणी हरे नांदियारी
लक्ष्मी मैया
Again, I just want to wish everyone Shubh Diwali from the Sanatani Cultural Organization, and I'm going to hand you over to
आए
Akash.
मैया मंगल कीरत गाएं शरण तिहारी आए मैया मंगल कीरत गाएं
हाथ जोड़
Shubh Diwali to all our brothers and sisters.
चरणन
This
शीर
is a
झुकाए
significant and joyous occasion. We are representing the Sanatani Cultural Organization. The Sanatani dancer, while Diwali Motorcade is becoming commercialized in many places of the world, with fancy floats, chandeliers, and commodities from stores, tonight our float embodies the true meaning of the Diwali Motorcade. Built from scratch with wood, paper, cotton, a lot of manpower, materials which all symbolize Mother Earth. Our float is depicting the 8 forms of Lakshmee, which brings light, peace, wealth, brains, other prosperous things we all hope for in life. Our float depicts Lord Ram and Sita returning to Ayodhya from exile after 14 years, showcasing the good will always triumph over evil. The representation of life's prosperity, light over darkness. You will see Lakshmi and Vishnu in the center of the float. Lakshmi was born from the ocean during Samudra Mayan, churning of the ocean, and went straight to the abode of Lord Vishnu. It is said that on the night of Diwali, Lakshmi became the wife of Vishnu. In the far front of the float, you'll see Lord Krishna dancing with the gopis of Vrindavan. Lord Krishna slayed the demon Narkasur on the evening of Diwali. Lastly, we have the embodiment of energy. Goddess Durga Parvati. She herself embodies the strength of Brahma, Vishnu, Shiva, and is the Shakti of gods and goddesses. The goddess of power.
Jai Shri Ram, folks, and welcome back. I do hope you enjoy the little piece, a little tease of what we're going to be having this year. Lakshmi ji, if you can please tell us a little bit about the culture show. If one wants to participate in the show, how can they do about coming aboard?
Sure. Well, our Diwali concert, I must say, is the most beautiful stage in the whole of Queens, in my opinion, right?
I mean, I could agree to that.
Okay, good. So I'm not biased here. We have the most beautiful stage. And what I love about our stage is, well, in the beginning, all of the gods come on that stage. And it just becomes a scene of heaven to me in the beginning. But you know, all of the talents that come on that stage. And one important thing, and you know, I need people to know this, is we try to give new people a chance every year, right?
Okay.
Try to put a new, you know, someone different to sing every year, not the same people,
Same
because
people. Okay.
we have so much talent in the community.
Sure, we sure
Why
do.
not share that stage?
We sure do.
And how do you get involved? Well, would you believe that stage pretty much gets requested like the next day? Like people start calling and they're like, can we be in the show next year? Can we be in the show next year? And that show, it has now become that you do actually have to send in a little clip of your dance or your singing because there's so many requests.
You want to see a little bit of the talent, basically, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So you can contact us at Diwali Motorcade again and put in that you'd like to be on that stage. But again, you're going to have to do it early because that stage gets filled up. And there is actually a screening process, right?
Okay.
The stage is, like I said, one of the best stages to me in Queens and to you. And so we want to make sure that we do try to get the cream of the crop. even if you're new, you can still be considered on the stage. But because it's one of the greatest stages in Queens, we want to make sure that you are working hard enough to get on this stage, right? So practice, practice, practice. I tell all the girls this. I mean, sometimes we do get one or two kids that we're kind of like, you know what, we need you to brush up a little bit
And
more.
next year,
yeah,
come back next
so
year.
it actually gives them something to shoot for, right? It
Right.
gives them something to shoot to
Absolutely.
say, let me go home and practice a little bit more. You know, let me practice my singing. Let me practice my dancing.
Mm-hmm.
But I personally really love to try to put youth on that stage.
Sure.
You know,
Sure.
I'll be honest. Some people are like, you don't give older people a chance. You know, but I'm kind of like, isn't that the word chance? Isn't it time to give the younger people a chance?
Yeah.
You know, but we will, you know, start mixing it up because I am getting that. I'll be honest. I'm not going to lie. I have been getting that a lot. So I think next year we're going to kind of try to mix it up a little bit more. But I know this year we have like the Nataraj Bindias. I know your
Good.
niece is in that
Good.
group.
Yeah.
Nataraj has been with this organization since
Long
inception.
time.
Since inception. The very, very first parade, I believe. I've been doing this parade for about 10 years. But the
Okay.
very, very first parade, I believe, was in 1990. And Nataraj danced for that parade. They came out with their banner. They walked. So the Nataraj Center for Performing Arts has been with the Diwali Motorcade since day one. And
But you can
they're
also
still
see
there.
how they grow
Yeah, you
with the
see?
new generation, the new dancers,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
They've been so long in this community, they grow with you.
Yeah, and Nataraj Bindias, they're not seniors, right?
That's right.
They're a
They,
younger
they
group.
start out with little
Yeah.
kids.
Yeah, so we try to give everybody
getting
a
old.
chance. Yeah, we are. Oh my goodness, we are. So speaking of getting old, we need people to come out and, you know, be part of this and want to take part, want to volunteer, because I'm not going to be here all the time. We're not going to be here all the time.
That's correct.
So we need to make sure that this parade is going to be in good hands, in safe hands,
Right.
and that, you know, it just keeps on growing. It just keeps on growing. Let me ask you, what's your favorite part of the parade?
The culture show.
The cultural show. Okay.
I love the culture show,
Okay.
but I also love the floats.
Okay.
So-
You love everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love being there. I like to see the community come out, folks. Last year, the weather was beautiful. And we came out there in the
I'm
thousands.
praying that it's like
We
that.
come out there in the
Yeah?
thousands. Listen,
praying it's
don't
gonna be
let
like
this
that too.
year scare you or keep you from coming. Wear layers. If it's cold, wear layers, wear gloves, and just come out there, have a wonderful time. After that, we're into winter.
Yeah.
So this is going to be like the last before we go into winter.
Yeah.
You know?
Well, you know, I remember when I was younger, one year it snowed, and back then I was like a Lakshmee.
And there was like mud.
Yeah, and oh yeah.
I remember.
Oh yeah, you were there
I
too.
remember, yeah.
You were there from inception.
I remember.
Yeah, Pac was always there. And he always gives us the trophies, and he supports, his business supports all the time. But I remember, that one year it snowed. We were in mud. The stage was not like what it is today,
know.
right? I mean, Star Party Rental has always, you know, been there with us with the stage, but it was
It was a flat stage.
it was like a board, right? Like no,
2x4 board with
the first stage was somebody's truck. It was somebody's truck. Someone's
Really?
flatbed truck was the first stage. I remember it was
Wow.
me, I think Raisha, Auntie Dindial, them
Yeah,
kids
yeah.
from Bawani Mamanzira, and this other girl, Sabrina, who her kids are now part of Sanasani.
Unbelievable.
Right? And that was our first stage. Then we started getting this flat board like you were talking about. And now our stage is like on
Professional, big
wheels,
stage.
professional, lights all over the place, speakers.
Star Party Rentals.
Star Party Rental gives us a huge discount. You know, we thank them. And it's crazy because we went from like zero budget to like, you know, our budget now is like $26,000 to pull this parade off.
Wow.
And but that's just showing you the growth,
Sure.
the growth of the parade.
Absolutely.
And that's what we want. We want the growth. I mean, 2020, the vision that I have,
Oh, yeah? All right. We'll talk about that in a minute.
You're gonna see
We'll
it.
be right back. We're going to take another clip in and we'll be right back with Lakshmi Ji. Jai Shri Ram.
chase your up.
Sitaram to each and every one of you. I'm here with Pandit Chulilal Narayan, my Guruji from the Sri Murti Bhavan. Guruji, how you feel about today? Dr. Dan Paul is being the Grand Marshal today. 1 year, last year you were the Grand Marshal. So it runs in the family, it seems. I want to welcome you to this parade. How do you feel today? There's such a wonderful crowd.
To convey his good wishes.
This is exceptional. We've had the largest turnout in the history of the parades. I've been here a few parades, but there's nothing like today. The weather is the best weather for all these parades. And all these floats so beautifully decorated. All these children playing these beautiful characters of our sacred texts. It simply moves you. You know, you're like in awe, looking at the beauty, the richness of our culture and our dharma. So we certainly are very exhilarated here this evening as we watch all these floats putting up here this evening. It is a wonderful, wonderful evening and a wonderful moment to celebrate. I want to wish everyone a happy Diwali. Lakshmee Ma's blessings.
Now, can you please tell the community abroad, how do you feel about Diwali? What message can you leave to represent Diwali?
This evening we have a
well, all we're seeing here tonight is a lot of lights. And light, of course, instantly destroys darkness. We have a lot of darkness in the world today. The darkness of violence, of hatred, and all of these are being perpetuated by so many people every day around the world. This is a time when we need to reflect on the true meaning of Diwali. The true meaning sends a poignant message of peace, of unity, of togetherness and brotherhood. Now when you look at these lights, the beauty in these lights is because they are clustered together, because they are together. If they are separate, they won't be that beautiful. So in unity, there is beauty as well. In unity, there is strength. In unity, there is illumination. In unity, there is brightness. In unity, there is understanding. This is what we need in our world today. This is what the world needs. To abolish all hatred, abolish violence, abolish all the bloodshed, the massacres, all that we're seeing here. And let us pray for peace and for understanding and for brotherhood in this time of Diwali. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Guruji, and may Lord Lakshmi bless you and your family and the Sri Murti Bhavan. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you. Same to you too, my dear Shesha, and your family as well. And
thank you,
Akash Vani Radio is doing excellent work promoting our culture here, day after day, week after week. So kudos to Akash Vani Radio.
Thank you so much. God bless.
They prepared
महारानी हो जय लक्ष्मी रानी हे अन धन की महारानी हो जय लक्ष्मी रानी तुझे घर घर पूजे प्राणी हो जय लक्ष्मी रानी तुझे घर घर पूजे प्राणी हो जय लक्ष्मी रानी तिहारा चमचम करे मंदिर तिहारा चमचम करे लाखों दियों की ज्योति जरे भक्तों का माँ भंडार भरे हाथों से धन की बरखा करे भक्तों का हम पे भी हो मेहरबानी हो जय लक्ष्मी रानी हे अन धन की महारानी हो जय लक्ष्मी रानी सोना
Okay, my friends, namaste, sitaram to each and every one of you. I have my friend here, Imran. Imran ji, you did a wonderful job here as usual again. It's a wonderful day. Lakshmi, bless us for this beautiful weather. How do you feel today?
Well, you know, first of all, I want to say to all the viewers and all the listeners of Akash Vani Radio, please do continue to listen. Please do continue to support my friend, my brother, Mr. Navin Pagu, as he continues to bring to you that heavenly voice. And when we talk about it, our voices have actually reached to heaven. We've always wanted the motorcade to happen on such a splendid day with great weather, and the Universal Mother has bestowed us with that great fortune that today we can celebrate Diwali with great weather. And you know, as mentioned, when we mentioned the mayor, 8.9 million people in New York City in the 5 boroughs. We're so proud to contribute to the culture, to the diversity, and of course also to the economy of New York City by doing grand celebrations like this, and of course ushering this celebration of good over evil.
Thank you so much, Imranji. I want to wish you, on behalf of me and my family and Akash Vani Radio, of course you're the one who helped me get started. I want to wish you a happy Diwali to you. Mother Lakshmi shower her blessing upon you as usual.
Thank you so much. And I have to say that, as we all know, that yes, we celebrate Lakshmi Ma, but whether we reflect upon the Samudra Manthan, the churning of the ocean, or whether we reflect upon Prabhu Sri Ram coming back, or even in the Sikh community, as we say, Bandi Chor Divas, this is a time where we have to come together. There is much negativity in the world. So as great devotees and of course as enlightened souls, we have to come together, enlighten more and more people, share the joy, share the light, and that is the way of conquering evil, of conquering darkness, and of course lighting up the world one step at a time together. The Universal Mother cannot do it alone. We need to do it together, and it all starts with each and every one of you. Thank you so much, Paguji, Navinji, for this opportunity. Your Dharm Patni is also on the camera as well, your family, the entire team of Akash Vani Radio. I'm a dedicated listener. I'm a fan as well. So thank you. It's an honor to be a part of it.
Thank you so much. God bless you. Wonderful job you're doing, my friend.
Thank you. Happy Diwali. And to the South Asian community, Bandi Chor Divas. This is a time to remember Har Gobind Singh Ji, who liberated himself from the Emperor Jahangir Ji and also 52 other prisoners. So continue to spread the positivity, and of course continue to keep it locked to Akash Vani Radio.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Welcome back to Akash Vani Gyaan Upadesh. Now we've been talking to Lakshmi for the last 1 hour, and of course the hour's gone so fast as usual. But before we go further and finish the program with you, how can our community volunteer to help out you and this organization?
Sure. I mean, there's so much work to be done. We are there actually from Friday.
Okay.
And Friday, Star Party Rental comes out. They start putting up the booths and the stage, and they're getting everything ready. But we need hands there. We like to put lights everywhere, and you know, more volunteers make the work go quicker. So we need volunteers. If anybody wants to come and volunteer to put up lights on the gates and on the tents. We have to clean up the place, the yard. Usually it's usually pretty clean. Ari Spiritual does a good job, but we just have to make sure it looks presentable. Right. The Saturday of, we try to do as much as we can on Friday, but the Saturday of, I mean, people are there, they have their floats, sometimes they need help, you know, so if you guys could come out and help. The biggest help that we need is spreading the word, right? Okay. Tell everybody to come out. It's not too late. Dress up a car. If you have a mandir, I mean, I've tried to reach out. I have a list. I email out everyone. I hope everybody got it. I try to reach out to as many people as I can, but you know, if you know someone who didn't hear about it or heard about it, just remind them to come out. It's, again, a great festival. It's free, and it's for us. And the sight that you see on Liberty Avenue, I mean, I don't know about you, but sometimes it brings tears to my eyes.
Absolutely.
It brings tears to my eyes. I remember, and I tell this story all the time, one year this man, he came up to me and he was crying. He was in tears. And he had his daughter in his hand. He says, "Are you Lakshmi?" And I was like, "I am." And he was like, I just want to say thank you. I was like, "Thank you for what?" He was like, "I can never go back to Guyana. And because of you, my daughter can see what Diwali really is."
Sure.
And he was crying. And he was like, "Thank you for bringing a piece of home here for her." And I was like, I was really touched.
People really go out and see our culture right here doing so much. And when I first see the parade, I'm getting goosebumps. When I first see the parade, when I first went there, I was like, wow. I started out with the Pagwa parade, with the Diwali parade, and see our culture, such a rich culture in our community that we had nothing. But to come in such a far way and we see people going out there and the youths going out like this man was so emotional to bring his daughter to participate and see what's going on there. It's amazing. So for us to do this for them, it's wonderful.
And you know what I think is amazing too? I mean, throughout the years, like I have spearheaded this for the past 10 years, right? My mom started it with a couple of her girlfriends, and my mom remigrated to Guyana, as you know. And she just kind of like left this on me. Here, you got to do it now. And I was like, okay. I was like, I guess that's why my name is Lakshmee. But, you know, throughout the years, we have hit some major names. We have been in the Daily News. We have been in National Geographic Travel. We have been in the Quint. We were last year, and I'm sure you saw the reel, when President Trump was signing something for Diwali. The reel that they used was our clips.
The clippers,
from our Diwali Motorcade, and Pandit Chunilal was there, Dr. Don Paul was there. They were showing the Tassa drums, and I was just like, oh my God, did they really just use our clip with the White House? You know, I couldn't believe it. I mean, other than, you know, of course, we're like on the front page of every local West Indian newspaper in Queens, right? And Kaichor, the West Indian, Guyana Times, like all of them, they always cover us. I mean, and of course, this is ours, right? We're something to be proud of. But when you start seeing this hitting, you know, the Daily News and New York Times came out last year. New York Times and
the mayor office.
And
the
mayor's office came out. The representative said to me, I've been to a lot of Diwalis around New York, but this is definitely the best one. And I was like, oh, okay, thank you, you know. And I don't know how it happens. You know, I'm a social media person. I just put it out there, and I think it's just it's become its own life. It's not about who's doing it anymore. I just put an email out, and I think everyone just forwards it.
Right.
It's become a staple in the community, and it's just growing and growing and growing. I put one email out, it goes out, and all these people show up. And I'm like, okay, that's great.
Let me ask you this real quick. We're running out of time now. Yeah. Now, what are the booths?
Yeah. Okay, so booths. We do have booths for rents. I'm not sure if we have any left. I think we have one.
Okay.
Right? So it's there is a fee. I mean, obviously, these things cost, right? So if you're a nonprofit, it's $150. If you're a business, it's $300. And you can, you know, we have some people coming out to sell jewelry. We have people selling clothes. We have the My Indian Nursing Home coming out to let you know about their program. We usually have like Badesi. We usually have like Zara, henna. There'll be a henna booth. During the day, we usually have somebody come out and do face painting for your kids. That's free.
Snacks.
Yeah, food.
I always have snacks.
Yeah, food. Hot food, guys. So because it's been getting cold, like normally, like all the restaurants will give us stuff, right? Yeah. They donate stuff. But last year we tried something new, which was we decided to cook on site hot food.
Oh.
Boy, was it a seller. You know, hot bara, chana, polari, fry bread. Thanks to Sybil. Sybil's gave us like 100 loaves of bread.
Well, I don't know, because we couldn't.
You couldn't move.
We couldn't move.
You couldn't move.
I went to the halfway to see my wife look at me. We turned right back. I'm like, oh my God. So that's what I was asking this year. Please give us a spot.
Corn soup. Okay, yes. We're going to talk about this, where you got to go. Maybe you can be the volunteer to figure out that spot for you guys, okay?
For the press to be there.
For the press.
Yes.
I'm putting that on you. You pick a spot where you want the press to be, and we'll bring it
Designate an area. Okay,
yeah.
Sounds good. Sounds good.
Giving him work.
So, folks, do hope you enjoyed the program. The hour's gone so fast. We've shown you wonderful clippings that they're going to be having this coming weekend. It's a little teaser what we're going to be having. So please come out in large number. Tell your family. Tell your friends. Come out. The number on your screen. Call Lakshmee Ji if you need to participate. Volunteer. Put some lights in your bicycle. Come out. Have fun. It's the last outdoor occasion for the winter.
Yeah. And you know what I always say, that, you know, for Thanksgiving, the American people don't complain. For Christmas, they don't complain for their Christmas parade.
Right.
For New Year's Eve,